Kelly here from bakingamoment.com. Fall seems to be really hitting now. When I got up early this morning to let our chickens out of their hen house, there was a chill in the air and a faint whiff of wood smoke. So I'm really feeling the fall vibes. And when I think of fall, I think of cookies. I love to welcome my boys home from school with a plate of warm cookies and tall glasses of milk. And this time of year really makes me crave those warm, cozy flavors. That's why I'm loving this new brown sugar cookie recipe. If you like sugar cookies, then you will love these brown sugar cookies. They're just like your old favorite, but a little more complex with a little bit more of a warm, caramelly flavor. These bake up nice and soft, and they stay that way for days, thanks to a few secret ingredients blended together in the perfect ratio. These are really easy to make. You'll have freshly baked cookies warm from the oven in around 30 minutes. And you don't need to mess around with a rolling pin or cookie cutters. If you're into what you're seeing so far, then be sure to hit the like button. And if you like to bake or even just watch food videos, then go ahead and hit subscribe too, so you can be notified every time I come out with something new. This cookie recipe starts with the creaming method. You're gonna take soft butter and dark brown sugar, and you're gonna whip them together on high speed until they become really pale and really fluffy. The idea is to incorporate lots of air in this step. This makes the cookies really tender and really light. I like to use dark brown sugar. It's just a little bit darker in color, obviously, but it's also a little more complex in flavor. It's got more of a richer, molassesy kind of a taste. Use 1 whole egg, that's yolk plus white, and an additional egg yolk. This is going to add richness and help to keep the cookies softer for longer. At this point, you can also add the vanilla extract. I like to put a lot into my sugar cookies to really amp up the flavor. Mix all this together until it looks really smooth and light. It should be fully incorporated. Next come all the dry ingredients: all-purpose flour, cornstarch, baking powder, and salt. I like to go a little bit generous with the salt here. It just really helps to carry all the flavors. The cornstarch is one of my secret weapons. It's a starch, so it will provide structure to the cookies, but there's no gluten in it, so it helps prevent them from becoming tough. In other words, it keeps the cookies softer. Once all these ingredients have been added into the bowl, give it a very quick stir. If you overwork the dough at this point, it could make your cookies tough. So you want to incorporate these ingredients in as few strokes as possible. The minute you see things starting to come together into a stiff dough, shut off the mixer. Grab your trusty cookie scoop. Mine is a tablespoon and a half. And scoop the dough out onto parchment-lined baking sheets. I'll include a link below for my favorite type of baking sheet. Before these cookies go into the hot oven, I like to sprinkle them with a little bit of raw sugar. This product also goes by the name turbinado sugar. It's big, hunky crystals of sugar. So it really makes the cookies sparkle, and it also adds a little bit of sweetness and crunch. It's a fun garnish. You can totally leave it out if you don't have any in your cupboard. Pop these into your preheated oven and bake them just until the edges are starting to look a little bit set. The centers of the cookies will still look very doughy and a little bit wet. This is what you want. Let them cool on the baking sheet, and they should stay soft for around 5 days, maybe even longer, if you don't gobble them all up first. Just look at how soft these cookies are. I just love the texture. And the flavor has fall written all over it. Enjoy these brown sugar cookies with a mug of hot apple cider or hot cocoa. Let me know what you think in the comments section below. And if you make this recipe, I'd love to hear how it comes out for you. Enjoy!